You're alive. Thanks to our handy dandy life sensor. Takes the mystery away from a lot of these engagements. Now I'm pretty sure if they scan up as dead, then they are definitely dead. They will never come back to life, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway. Not today, fucker. Yes. Rapidly running out of bullets here. Can we make some more? We can. Alright. Better than nothing. Now stay frosty. Let's get rid of you. I'm pretty sure. Yes. You got me the first time. Luckily, sometimes I remember things. So we can go through there. So that's the second. Ooh. Terminal that we need to turn on. And here is the comic book, the third comic book. There we go. Agent Cutter. Now we can't actually read the comic books or anything like that. Now we need to be vigilant, because sometimes when we go through secret rooms and such, enemies will spawn. But I think we're okay. I hear you. There you are. I was waiting for you, boy. Nothing. I hate it when you open a box and there's a big fat nothing inside. Man. Talk about blue balls. That's alright. I ain't even mad. Not even mad. Come on, grab the stuff. Now walk softly. And carry a large weapon. We can hear one of them breathing away. The energy. Starting to build back a bit more of a stock of that now. There you are. But you weren't the only one. They like to put these in the worst or best possible places, depending on your perspective. Who's next? You're dead. And that grab move that they perform on you is really annoying. It's really frustrating. It also does a hell of a lot of damage. But if you're vigilant, there is a lot of little ways where you can actually get access to these guys. There's usually like a broken bit of wall or something that you can look through. So the game is a little bit merciful when it wants to be. Not always, but there are moments, fleeting moments, when it's not trying to dick punch you. It sounds like the locals have woken up. That's alright. There we go. And that is not what I wanted to do at all. Oof. You are not a pretty character. Up. Up. That's fine. Ooh, you're armored. We don't like the armored ones. Up. Stick and move. Ooh, right, you know what? Let's do something about that armor. These armored enemies are extraordinarily tough. Because I'm pretty sure shooting them in the armor doesn't actually do any damage. Like, it's completely ineffective. Hey boys, we've got spitters. Yep, knew that was happening. Spitters are not your friends in this game. Ooh. I think he's trying to give us a hand. Okay. Are we clear? There's definitely something a little bit grumpy up ahead. Alright, cool. Let's go see our cat friend. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Hello there.
There you go. Run along now. We don't know where these cats are finding all these items, but they're certainly on our side, that's for sure. And you know the world's gone to shit when the cats are actively on your side. Singular shotgun shell. Yeah, so there we have the warden basically almost confessing that he is just nothing more than a machine, and how he envies the human condition. Interesting. But I mean, these characters, they do bleed. Yeah, we've seen that. Almost missed that energy. So there is definitely an organic component to them. But what that actually is, we're not entirely sure. Oh, nice. Don't want to miss that. Big fat 200 pack. Now, there is another traveller here.
Another fallen. Attempting data salvage. It seems this one's phylactery is intact. And there's still an essence in it. Maybe I'll be able to retrieve it.
Now, we're not actually going to retrieve the essence because there's an achievement we're going to go for. And that is extracting only the prescribed essences of the collective. So it does mean that I'm going to have to complete this game at least one more times to get all of the achievements. But obviously I'll do that off camera. Now obviously if we do extract these other essences, they do give us buffs and things. Okay. Use the tram to get to the city still plant. So, I do apologize, fallen traveler, but I cannot save you. At least not this spin of the globe anyway. Alright. So, looks like people were really in a rush to get out of here. Look at all the people that were waiting. Time has not been kind to all of these belongings. Imagine all the energy and all the loot stuffed here. And here it shall remain forevermore. Still, no time for tears. Citizen, do your part. Stay at home. The lives of others depend on you. Aye. Ooh, bullets. Oh, hello. Save station. And there's the shop we've been looking for. See what else we've got. More energy. More energy. Okay, energy. Yeah, there is actually an essence that we can get later on that will give us a buff to how much energy we find, but it's a tiny, tiny, tiny buff. So, almost not really worth it. I think it's like 10%. And you know, 10% is 10%, right? But it's really not super worth it. So, we should now have 4 cores. Or 3 cores, I should say. Boop. Boop. So, we can now upgrade our last resource limit. That's so weird to hold 7. You would have thought they would have rounded it up. But whatever. That should ding us an achievement as well. That should ding us an achievement as well. No? Okay. So now we just need 4 more cores. I'm sure the achievement will pop in about a week's time. Oh, another core there. Very nice. Almost missed that. This place is long, long abandoned. in good hands. Everybody concerned about their loved ones kept in the Steelworks quarantine zone should not worry. Because, be sure that they are well taken care of. The quarantine is just a precautionary measure. You will be reunited with your relatives very soon. Uh-huh. Sure, buddy. Sure. Never believe what that there government says. Never trust the government. Citizen, trust our soldiers. They will protect you and your loved ones. Uh-huh. Sure. Protect you by putting you to sleep permanently. Now. What have we got here? Ooh. Chemicals and energy. More energy. Look at all this. Yeah, am I the only one that looks at all this sort of stuff in a game and wonders what the hell's in it? Like, I just love to rummage through. It's probably supplies, money, I don't know, ammunition. Quite possibly. Looks like this place was attacked. Spent cases on the floor. Ooh. Yeah. And you can see that something burst in here. Pretty rough stuff. Well, no time for tears. So, is that everything? Ooh. Citizen, all parcels must undergo thorough inspection. The military services guarantee nothing will be lost. Uh-huh. Before handing over the parcels at the post, check that you're not delivering prohibited items. The checklist of prohibited items, substances. Check the list of prohibited. Yeah. Okay. Lots of people wanted to get out of the steelworks, it would seem. Well, it looks like almost nobody managed to.
I've reached Sector A11, the steelworks. Proceeding to the dive point.
Nobody was allowed to leave. We're still carrying a core. It's fine. We've got a little bit of space. We want truth. Release the steelworkers. We demand freedom. So it looks like they locked these guys up pretty tight. Lies. Yeah, people weren't happy about it, apparently. Being caged up like animals. Who'd have thunk? Drizik. Or Dreep. Ah, fuck knows. Let them out! Dad, come back! Wow, look at all the bullet holes everywhere. We want truth. Oppressors! Get away. Something bad happened in here. I wonder. Look at all these parcels. I mean, these parcels certainly weren't getting delivered, were they? Contraband or not. For handling incoming parcels, confiscate the following: tools and anything that could be used as a weapon, tobacco or similar products, alcohol or similar products, photographs or drawings of any sort, medicine and clothing should be considered contraband and destroyed upon... What? Were they trying to get these people to riot? Man. No wonder. they were having so many problems here. Keeping these people caged up with nothing. Release the steel workers. Now, it looks like some of the steel workers are out and running around. Sure, they're a little bit different to their original image, but you know. Okay. Let's produce some handgun bullets. We can get some shotgun shells as well. Sure. I mean, it's only 2 shotgun shells. But the shotgun is a really good weapon for getting yourself out of a sticky situation. Man, you can imagine the chaos that went down here. Yep. Come on, buddy. Calm down. That's enough. You can rest now, pal. Yep, these here, these are corpses under the ground. And they will activate if we step on them. In fact, I'm not sure if they'll activate anyway. Probably. Oh, hello. Alright, quite enough of that. Double kill. Uh-oh. Not on my watch, perso. Stacking bodies. Alright. Let me guess. Yep. Knew that. Shouldn't have wasted your time trying to combine. Let's see what we can find in here. Stay away from the mounds. You can hear the breathing underground, which is cool. They're just sleeping. And they can continue to sleep as far as I'm concerned. Decent amount of energy. We unfortunately don't really have the resources to take down every single enemy that we come into contact with. Now these barrels regenerate. Which is quite a nice little bonus, to be honest. Because we're going to need to make... Or should I say, we're going to need to take advantage of that as much as we can. Now I remember this area. This area. Oof. It's alright. Now when I came through here the first time, I was trying to activate as many enemies as possible. Not the smartest move when we're as limited as we are. And we're going to take as much advantage of the environment as we can. There should be a few of these barrels stacked around. There's quite the impressive range on this thing as well, to be honest. Okay. Step around the mystery piles. Ooh. Definitely need whatever's in here. That's bad. Hey, buddy. Alright. Keep your panties on. Didn't like that, did ya? That's what I thought. Probably. Nah, we won't. To say we could actually shoot that barrel to burn his body as a free sort of use. Oh. Get down. We've got to be vigilant with these guys. They don't mess around. So we've got you. I think that's just about everything in this arena. Okay. Oh, nope. This is why you've got to check thoroughly. Because you never know. We can still hear breathing. So what is in here? Shotgun shells. Oh. Alright then. Let's do this. Me and you, buddy boy. Yes, one of these mutant guys. Now, these guys, we've already fought one of them. They're not super terrifying, to be honest. I mean, they've certainly got their moments. But they're not quite the intimidating numpty that the game sets them up for. As you can see. A little bit of smart barrel placement. And we can get through that without too many difficulties. I guess that one takes a while to regen. Okay. Happy with that. Yeah, not tough actually. At least not as tough as they were first time round. Bearing in mind we're on the hard difficulty as well. I really did expect a little bit more resistance. Okay.
I can handle myself, thanks.
Help is a fucking cyanide girl. Get to have some from time to time.
Listen, just so we're clear, we are not friends. We are here because we have a deal. You were meant to help me get inside, that's it, alright?
Hey. I didn't have to drag you with me at all. What the fuck are you looking for here anyway?
Let's just say, Gabriel wasn't the only one who saw him.
Ooh. So, Veronica saw him as well. But who? I'm sure we will get all of the answers that we could possibly ever want as the game unfolds. Surely, right? Oh, can't get up there, unfortunately. Again, when exploring the environments, leave no stone unturned. This is like one of the major areas in the game that still works. Like, this game feels like it only really has two major areas. The rest of the areas just feel like you're just passing through. So you've got the steelworks, and then you've got something else a little bit later on. Energy. All of your energy belong to us. Shame we can't huff this stuff for energy. Okay. I remember getting stuck on this bit before, but I'm pretty sure we've just got to hop over. I think. No, we cannot hop over. Huh. Oh, wait, I remember. I think. I remember. There we go. I was stuck on that bit for a little while. Then we'll close that one. And then we have our own makeshift super handy ladder. Excellent. So here we are, the steelworks. Hopefully we can get some actual proper answers. And find our little friend Artuum. Or Arta, I should say. Artuum is from a completely different game. Grab up some energy. Hopefully we can get some more upgrades. Damn, Edward. That was Edward. I know that traveller because I read the subtitles. So Edward was, I guess, starting to get sick. Whoa, ho, 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 boy. Yeah, I think something started here. Man. We're in for some chop here. And that 80s kind of like synth soundtrack, I've said it so many times now. It's amazing. Attention, all operations officers. The segregation of workers manifesting signs of infection should proceed as follows. 1-1. Infected workers should not have any contact with their uninfected comrades. All infected should be isolated in a specialized zone prepared by medical staff and approved by our military personnel. 1-3. Workers are to be isolated away from zones to which access is provided by Class S pass. Okay. So, let's start exploring. So we can't go through there yet. We need to get this fixed up. We need a battery. What we really need is a save room. Because we are really running out of space. Luckily, there's a save room, I believe. Let's just have a quick once around here. Make sure there's no goodies. Ooh. There are indeed goodies. Ooh, we're going to have to come back here. That's no problem. So that is a health kit. You know what we could do? Take that and then grab that. That was quite nice. We'll have you. Okay. Let's get upstairs. Yeah, pretty sure this is a save room. Aye. Yes, it is. With one of these eternal generator things there.
There it is. The place is heavily affected by the oddities. I will need counter-gravity traversal equipment to reach it.
Extremely specific equipment that we need, that we will have access to. Excellent. And there's blueprints there for a new item that we do not have access to. Bullets. Is there a core in here? I managed to get between the workers. They understand that my presence can help what they are fighting for, so they quickly accepted me as their own. They are eager to share information and talk to me. Some even make sure I write down precisely everything they say. They're good people, but very confused. They've been locked in here for almost a month now. There's no end in sight to the quarantine, and no explanations either. The authorities don't seem to care about their requests and protests. They say that the workers can't leave the factory because of the quarantine, for their own good. But I feel that something much more sinister is going on here. People don't just disappear. Mm-hmm. Luckily, we're going to find exactly the type of equipment that we need for exactly the very specific problem that we have. Okay, so let's pop you back. Definitely pop in the carbine rounds back. Don't need all those shotgun shells. We're going to sell the camera. Camera, valuable. Well, you say valuable, but not super valuable. Now, we can't. Oh, we can afford the next upgrade for the shotgun. And what an upgrade it is. So we need 10,000 to get the next upgrade. Oosh. That's quite pricey. What we can do is get some handgun bullets. Only 6. That's better than nothing. It gives us 27, which sounds like a lot, but is not a lot. Okay. Alright. So, I think what I'm going to do here, what are we on? We're on 1 hour, 12 minutes of recording. So I think I'm going to end it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And we will continue our exploration of the Steelworks in the next part.